I done wrestled with an alligator. I done handcuffed lightning, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. Fast. Last night I cut the light off my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Every boxing era is defined by superstars, the big fights, the huge amounts of money generated, packed out stadiums, pay-per-view attractions. The most recognizable names garner interest, keep fans engaged, bring eyeballs to the screens, and thousands of supporters to the venues. Tyson, Mayweather, De La Hoya, Jones, Pacquiao, Ward, Lewis, Joshua, Canelo. The list goes on. As the best boxers of a generation grow older and fade away, new stars emerge to take their places. Who will be the torchbearers of the following decade? Who are boxing's next stars? Welcome to a Primal Boxing presentation. These are the next stars of the sport. Boxing at its most primal. With pretty boy looks and a rabid fan base, Ryan Garcia is fast emerging as one of the sport's new stars. One more thing you need to know about Garcia: the kid can fight. Bringing in millions of followers, likes, and retweets on social media is one thing. Being able to knock an opponent out cold is another. 21-year-old Garcia has managed to engage a demographic not usually interested in the sweet science.
So young fans, male and female, put butts in the seats like you do.
Only one I could say is Gervonta, and Devin Haney's getting there.
He can also uncork a left hook reminiscent of his famous promoter, Oscar De La Hoya.
It was an accumulation of blows, but that last left hook to the body sapped Coley of his remaining will and induced him to stay on his knee as referee Wayne Kelly counted him out.
Romero Duno and Francisco Fonseca have both tasted the Garcia power, and it has substance. Closing in on the biggest fight of his career against former world champion Jorge Linares.
You and Ryan Garcia, you're smiling. Is that the fight?
It's nearly time to sink or swim. This bout will tell us about Garcia and his ability to take on the likes of domestic rivals Gervonta Davis or Devin Haney. Speaking of Devin Haney, when the 21-year-old signed with Eddie Hearn, he instantly became a statement of future intent for U.S. boxing providers DAZN. Fast in the ring with blinding hand speed and potent punch power, having already promoted his own shows despite his tender years. Haney's versatility and self-confidence are setting him apart from the pack, and he has made no secret of the fact that he wishes to rumble with one of the pound-for-pound kings in Vasily Lomachenko. Eddie Hearn has already compared his young fighter to Floyd Mayweather, which is premature given that Floyd was a once-in-a-generation talent. However, Haney holds a world title. That inherited strap was achieved in less than auspicious circumstances, but expect him to add more legitimate silverware before his burgeoning career is complete. If self-belief earned world titles, then Brooklyn's Teofimo Lopez would already be an undisputed king. As it stands, the puncher of Honduran descent only holds the one title thus far, an IBF strap he claimed after blasting away tough African Richard Commey. Commey was, in fact, so tough that many predicted not only a hard night's work for Teofimo, but even a potential first loss.
Absolutely not. Richard Commey has power in both hands.
This was off the back of Lopez having some tough moments against Japan's Masayoshi Nakatani in his world title audition.
What did you think of your performance tonight? Horrible.
You said he was exposed.
Hey, it was 12 rounds. Am I proud of it? Nah.
One more thing. It humbled him a little bit.
Lopez brushed aside the doubters and, aged just 22, he smashed Commey to the canvas, catching him with a stunning right hand in round 2 and never letting him off the hook until the referee called a halt to the contest. Lopez celebrated with his now familiar Fortnite somersault routine. If he is still doing that dance after his next bout, then Lopez will have truly arrived as a boxing superstar. As next up for Teofimo is likely to be a certain Vasily Lomachenko. The fourth wheel in this quartet of lightweight rivals is Gervonta Davis. The brash southpaw has made a habit of missing weight, while not missing too many shots as opponents have been punished consistently since Tank turned pro in 2013. Gervonta's breakthrough win was a 7th-round pummeling of IBF super featherweight holder Jose Peraza in 2017. Since then, he has ascended to lightweight and was last seen beating up an injured, yet not thoroughly discouraged, Yuriorkis Gamboa until securing his latest stoppage win. Davis moves the social media needle when his knockout clips hit the platforms. If he can stay on the straight and narrow, it's only a matter of time before his name is up in bright lights. Every boxing boffin loves a hard-hitting heavyweight, and London's Daniel Dubois perfectly fits that bill. Young, strong, and extremely heavy-handed, Dubois has dealt with every threat since his way so far by promoter Frank Warren. Dubois also showed tactical adaptability when he worked out the stylistic puzzles posed by fellow unbeaten domestic rival Nathan Gorman last July. Triple D is all set for the biggest challenge of his fledgling 14-fight career so far when he takes on former Olympian Joe Joyce on April 11. Victory over Joyce on the BT Sports pay-per-view platform will take him to the next level and well on the way towards challenging for world heavyweight honors. Stylish southpaw Shakur Stevenson already holds a version of the world titles at featherweight, and the Newark Slickster is not ready to stop there. One of the more touted American amateurs in recent years after winning silver in the 2016 Olympics.
You come in here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional, but you walk away with a silver medal. Can you take any pride in that?
No. I don't like to lose.
Shakur signed pro terms with Bob Arum's Top Rank outfit. Stevenson is now hunting down rivals such as Ireland's Michael Conlan and Leeds' Josh Warrington for future career-defining showdowns. Winning the WBO title over 12 rounds against a lackluster Joey Gonzalez, Stevenson's biggest challenges so far have been out of the ring. If he can curb his temperament and keep improving under the tutelage of mentor Andre Ward, then this young protege can become one of boxing's next big stars. Last, but by no means least, on our list is Virgil Ortiz Jr., a young prospect with a prodigious work rate and clear power in both hands. Ortiz Jr. has been busy dismantling opponents since hanging up the amateur vest in 2016. Ortiz is only 21, yet has amassed a 15-0 slate, with all 15 victims receiving the knockout treatment. Having grown smoothly into the welterweight division, Ortiz has not been feeding on the usual suspects either. Decent names like Juan Carlos Salgado, Robert Ortiz, and wily veteran Mauricio Herrera were all blasted away inside the distance. Ortiz's most recent two victims, Antonio Orozco and Brad Solomon, both entered with respective 28-1 records, yet both were sent packing before time. Compared to some of the other more illustrious names on this list, Virgil Ortiz has been doing much of his work under the radar. His substance is undeniable, and if he keeps improving, then the Texan could become one of the best of the bunch. Which of these fighters will ascend to boxing stardom? Who will pack out stadiums on pay-per-view attraction? And who will simply fade into the dust? Separate the contenders from the pretenders and let us know in the comments who you think will reach the top. Don't forget that vital combination of like, subscribe, and ring the final bell.